And now he just struck a deal where China is buying...
I'm not even going to let you say it. I'm not even going to let you say China's buying 90% of their oil from Canada, because it's not a thing.
Of their oil from us now. What part of this aren't you getting? Like, you have to use some critical thinking.
Yes, you do have to use some critical thinking that you are failing at miserably. There is no part of this that I'm not getting, or anyone else. Well, I shouldn't say anyone else. A lot of people aren't getting it. The larger point is, this video right here is a perfect example of why it's a complete waste of time to try to fight misinformation on the internet. He's using the same story that I corrected the other day, but he's not even quoting it accurately. He made the already wrong story 10 times more wrong in his video. So let's cover a couple of things. You say Mark Carney signed a deal with China so China could import 90% of their oil from Canada. The deals for Canadian companies to sell oil to Chinese companies occurred over 2 years ago. That occurred over 2 years ago. Secondly, Canada could not provide China with 90% of their oil even if they wanted to. Canada only produces roughly half of the amount of oil that China imports in an entire day. Canada only produces about half of the amount of oil that China imports on a day. So no, Canada is not providing China with 90% of their oil, nor is it even a possibility. They're providing China with roughly 2%. 2% of their oil. Hey, you were only 88% off. You were only 88% off. Like a fireworks stand on the 5th of July. Yeah, you are. That's what you are. You're a fireworks stand on the 5th of July. If you're going to try to shame people and tell them they must use critical thinking and all of this, it would help if you got some part of your argument correct. Some part. You are 88% off. That doesn't require a lot of critical thinking where I come from. But once again, if people just hear what they want to hear, it makes no difference what is reported in the news or media or by content creators, it makes absolutely no difference, because at the end of the day, people just hear what they want to hear. I could sit here and literally say any gibberish and it would not matter one bit. I don't know why I spend a minute of time researching. I could just sit here all day and just crank out content just saying stuff. It makes absolutely no difference if it's correct or not. People say, oh, it's just this guy. No, it's not just this guy. I've seen 20 or 30 other people say this exact same thing this morning. Thanks.